A town, a staple in the Madison community, has been forced to close its doors. The ranch, which has been a hub for children for decades, has been shut down for failing to bring the property up to code. And that's according to the city. The Arena Side's Chris Fields speaks with the owner of the property, who now wants to set the record straight on why he thinks he was forced to close his business. Chris?
Well, yes, Howard, the ranch has been around for 45 years in the city of Madison. And during that time, the owner tells us they never failed an inspection. And after learning there are new codes for Madison daycares, he says they weren't given enough time to make the necessary adjustments.
It was about $300,000 in repairs, and I had about 3 weeks, and then they shut me down. And so whether they want me to add those things to run this camp or whether they were setting me up to fail, I do not know.
Austin O'Kelly is disappointed in the way the city of Madison is handling the anger that has been in the area since 1980.
It was the first incorporated business in the county of Madison, the first private daycare, and possibly the first private daycare in the state of Mississippi.
O'Kelly purchased the 74-acre property from his mother in 2023 after his father passed away. What makes this place unique is the countless animals it houses for kids to enjoy. Not wanting the estate to perish, he kept the family business going with after-school care and summer programs. But it wasn't until O'Kelly became the owner of the property that he says he began to face challenges.
When I purchased the company from my mother in 2023, she had a variance to run the company in an agriculture zoned area. And when I purchased it, they did not grant me that. They had me fill out a conditional use form.
O'Kelly said he was denied because they wanted him to add a sprinkler system, fire alarm system, and a fire hydrant to the property. However, he says those repairs weren't cheap, and the deadline to make those repairs, he said, was impossible.
The 13th of September, we found out about all the additions and all the expenses. 2 days later, the fire department showed up and failed us on our inspection, which was the exact same inspection we've gotten since 1980, which we have never failed.
This is going to hit so many parents so hard, and I have had so many phone calls crying, not just the environment being gone, but hitting the budgets. It's just devastating to a lot of families.
We also asked parents, what are they going to do now that the camp is closed?
Right now, we have no idea. We're still trying to figure out what to do with her. We're banking on neighbors this week. Luckily, we have wonderful neighbors that are home that can catch her, but we don't know. There's not options like this, and we don't want to send our kid to a daycare where she's staring at a pad.
Received a statement from the city of Madison saying they were aware of the ranch failed a state health department inspection and were willing to work with them on the time. The city says presently none of those issues have been addressed beyond quotes, which were only provided to the city Monday. So when it comes to the future of the camp, O'Kelly says he has not yet made a decision about what's next. I'm Chris Fields, 3 on your side.